Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. They'll run it to the right. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question...
Gonna let it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Trying to take it back. Covered it. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Right side, it's Brown. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. Running behind those pads. He gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I've got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
That's a nice job.
The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll drag it. The missed 56-yarder makes that stop even bigger. Now the offense has outstanding field position. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Might as well give it to him again. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Aztecs are facing 3rd and inches. Out wide right, it's Brown. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State! The run inside. It's Sutton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This time they'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. What a nice play. And even plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Sutton. Bringing it back. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Aztecs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll throw it, and he avoids the sack.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions, trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. On the ground, it's Sutton. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Keeps it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's up to 113 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Left side is low. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
They pick up the first down on the drag route, and good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks into the open. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Give to Washington again. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Handoff, Washington running left. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a give to Washington. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.